Gravity Forms 3.0 is out, and I wanted to take a chance to highlight some of the new additions to Gravity Forms and also give you a little bit of background on how you can stay ahead on new versions of Gravity Forms as they're being developed, and you can be first in line to test out beta and alpha versions as we release them. When Gravity Forms beta and alpha versions are generally available to test, we'll make them available in your account dashboard where you can download them and start testing on your non-production sites or your development sites. Start getting ahead of the curve to see what's coming not only in features, but start testing against any very delicate or mission-critical WordPress sites that you have running in your business or for your agency clients. We'll also do this for add-ons. If we scroll down to the Klaviyo add-on as it's still being actively developed, we have it in beta form here. You can download that and start testing it on your site. So always check your account dashboard. Always stay connected to our podcast or YouTube channel or newsletter so you know when the most latest beta and alpha versions are available. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the labs.gravity.com site. This is a fantastic new resource for customers of Gravity Forms at all license levels to get access to experimental and early phase add-ons and integrations coming to Gravity Forms, along with snippets to allow you to do some really cool things with Gravity Forms. So check out labs.gravity.com and be sure to watch our YouTube channel because this is where we have a lot of new experimental features on display. Let's jump into Gravity Forms 3.0. I have it up on the screen here. I'm running the release candidate ahead of time before the official version is out. And you can see that Gravity Forms 3.0 is going to give us some updated features like international phone formats, accessibility built right into the product, Block API version 3 support, and we're cleaning up JavaScript files and other consistent markup across the product. Gravity Forms 3.0 is really setting the stage for a lot of enhancements coming to Gravity Forms in the months to come. Partly the Abilities API that is baked into WordPress and communicating with MCP services and other agentic ways of managing Gravity Forms, building forms, and connecting to other services. So Gravity Forms 3.0 really setting the foundation for some awesome stuff to come in Gravity Forms. All right, let's take a look at the phone field, and now we'll drag that over to our basic contact form. You can already see there's a country drop-down here for the front-end display, and you can select your default country of choice, which will also change the representation of the visual flag shown in the front end. You can toggle on or off the show country dial code, and you can change the phone format either back to US standard if you're only using it in the US, or international unformatted, which sort of takes away that visual representation of how to format a phone field. So really good stuff here. If you're using the phone field on a lot of your forms, it's important to your contact forms, customer leads, customer contacts, emergency contacts. Now on the international stage, quite literally, Gravity Forms is ready for you. While we're at it, we have made some updates to the multiple choice field as well. So let's go ahead and drop that in here. By default, just says first choice, second choice, and third choice. But now you'll see we have a way to select the selections. Select one, select multiple, select the exact number, or select a range. So if I wanted to say select exact number, I could say 2. And that would automatically require somebody to select 2 choices. I've run into this situation multiple times myself. Select a range between 1 and 2 if you wanted, and or just select multiple, which is as many as you want. So enhancing that prospect for the multiple choice field, and then also changing the choice layout is now available. So we can stick with vertical, which is sort of the default that we've always had. We can switch to horizontal, which of course will bring your choices across. And then columns, we can select multiple columns, up to 5 columns. If we switch this to 2, it's just going to balance in an even number. So we've only got 3, it's going to put 2 and then 1 on the right. But if we had 6, it would show 2 and 2 and 2 across. So awesome stuff to have the multiple choice enhanced. And I think people are going to be able to do more stuff now with their forms. And next up in Gravity Forms 3.0, it's accessibility. Every new Gravity Form that you make after the 3.0 update is going to have accessibility enabled so that you don't have to do any extra work or any extra custom coding on top of your Gravity Forms to make everything accessibility ready. Speaking of that, the date field has been updated. And I mentioned earlier in the video that the 3.0 version is really setting the groundwork to future improvements of Gravity Forms. We've taken away the jQuery dependency of the date picker so that we have more flexibility now and more options for date fields like the date picker, the date field, which we just saw, the date drop down, and all of this stuff is much more accessible with screen readers and keyboard navigation to be able to have the end user select dates in your form. And just as an example, this has always been here, but if we try to remove the field label, it's going to say an empty label violates the WCAG. Please use descriptive text for your label. This is just part of the accessibility, but this is enabled across all fields in Gravity Forms. So better accessibility in Gravity Forms 3.0. So just to wrap things up, Gravity Forms 3.0 is setting the stage for more improvements to Gravity Forms ecosystem over the months to come, especially in AI, accessibility, more form fields coming, and we're starting to add more compatibility for that block API to do more stuff with Gravity Forms in the WordPress editor, just making it easier for developers to build stuff with Gravity Forms. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoy Gravity Forms 3.0. As always, you can reach out to support if you have an issue with your upgrade. Let us know what's going on. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below if you have any questions about Gravity Forms. We'll see you in the next video.